Hey, good morning. It's Friday, February 6th. It's 46 degrees, headed up towards 60 today out here on the prairie. And like I say, we still got some pretty nice temperatures coming up here. I see 57 tomorrow, 66 Sunday, 70 on Monday. That'll be what, February 7, 8, 9? Yeah, and getting into mid-February and hitting 70. It's like, I can't be mad about it, but, it's probably, a symptom of bigger problems for the planet. But I'll take it just because of my personal preferences, right? The next Tuesday, 66, and then we're coming back down a little cool front. But then by next Sunday, 69 again. So, yeah, I'll take that over the near foot of snow that we recently had that finally melted off yesterday. Anyhow, I guess that's enough about the weather. Yesterday was Thursday. It was my day to pick up my boys from school. My younger boy had stayed home again. He had the flu bad this week. He had a very high temperature for a couple days there. He's over it now. I mean, he's still, recovering from being sick, but the active part of it is past, and he's feeling much better, thank God. And he came over to the house a little early so we could run a couple errands while before we went to pick up his brother from school. Sorry. So he went with me, and he ran into the post office and dropped off the couple records I had to send out. He likes to be helpful that way. He knows where they go in the post office downtown here. And then we went. I don't know if I've talked about it on here. I have an old guitar that was like my most meaningful guitar to me over my life. I bought it when I was like 19 or 20. Brand new, just a cheap acoustic guitar, plywood, and I painted all over it and stuff. But it's the very first band that I was in. Most of the first songs that I wrote, most of my best songs up through the modern day were written on it. I played it on stage for years, and it broke recently. There's a thing in the neck of acoustic guitars, well, most guitars. There's like a little cam-shaped rod that goes all the way up the neck, and so as weather gets dry and wet and hot and cold, your neck kind of wants to warp a little bit. It's made of wood, right? So you have this cammed out shaft going all the way up the neck, and then you can put a little tool in at the bottom or the top depending on which guitar it is, and with a little Allen wrench, and you can straighten it back out. Well, I was giving mine just a little tweak recently because the weather has, it's like 12% humidity in here suddenly, and it snapped and broke, and it would cost a lot of money to have it fixed. I mean, you have to like unglue things, and that guitar's just not worth it. It's not, it's meaningful to me very deeply, like in here, but I'm not shelling out money to fix it because it's pointless, And I mean, it was a plywood guitar to begin with. It's never been like one that has great tone or anything like that. It's just nostalgic to me. It's just sentimental. So yesterday, I took my young boy, and after we went to the post office, we went by a local music store where I've been trading for years. Local shop owned by same man since around the time I was born, so it's established. And I found this older used acoustic in there, and I put it on layaway. So I mean, I don't really have the money for it, but I got it. It's just I gotta have it. So anyway, that'll be hopefully in like a month or so. I'll be able to come up with the other $100 and get it out, 115, whatever it is. It's like a $200 guitar, so it's not like I'm going crazy or anything. So we did that, and then we were still a little early for picking up Big Brother. So we stopped by we went to a gas station, get some drinks, air up the tire in the car that keeps going slow. And then we stopped in one of my friendly local record stores for a few minutes. I bought a jazz album out of the cheapo bin. And then I hung out with the kids all evening, And I mean, we went to the grocery store, I guess, too. A lot of times I don't really have dinner planned. We'll just swing by the grocery store for whatever's on my list after school, and then we'll like hit clearance bins, you know. The main store we go to has a pretty solid clearance area that you hit it on the right day. I mean, you can get your whole dinner out of there for cheap sometimes. But then they also have like a meat clearance section, and sometimes that's like whatever's in there is dinner a lot of times. But yesterday we all said, hey, these frozen pizzas are cheap. And so that's what we had for dinner. Nothing major. We've been watching Wonder Man, the Marvel series that is on Disney Plus now. We're a Marvel family, and we like all those kind of superhero movies and stuff. And it's been good so far. It's really great to see Ben Kingsley doing this kind of work, I think he's great at it. Anyhow, tonight is poker night. Every other week I host a poker game. It's really an old friend of mine's poker game, but I host it here, you know. And it's like I say, it's like for $20 to get in. You know, it's not like high stakes or anything. You're not going to lose your ass doing it. It's, you know, it's less money. Even if I lose all of it, it's less money than I would spend going to the movie or a bar for the evening, you know. So, you know, it's a nice evening at home. I don't have to drive home or, you know, drive anywhere afterwards. So that's happening tonight. I'm still thinking on this cookie bar business too. I think I'm on the edge of being able to monetize that somehow, to like in small doses anyway. I'm thinking on it. So anyway, now I'm just rambling. I mean, I'm always just rambling, but now I'm really rambling. Hey, how you doing? You doing okay? Everything good out there? I hope you're making it. These are weird times for just like everybody. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I have not been this congested. Like, I'm congested every day, but today's very bad. Anyway, it's weird times for people, and you know, just stay strong and start feeling overwhelmed. I know I say it all the time, but it's like it's what helps me. It's, you know, the whole be here now thing. It's like it's really helpful. You'll find if you go to it that it has uses in a lot of different ways, and it has more meanings than you think it does. And it's like right now, it's like it's easy to be overwhelmed by this sense of doom and despair, you know, because there's so much happening all the time. But all you have to take in is what's happening in this second here. You know what I mean? Whatever you're able to counter in this moment is what to focus on and concentrate on, and don't let the rest of it get to you. You know, knock out one concern at a time, and it's for things that are ongoing concerns. Address them as you're able to productively, I guess. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm not an expert, and like I say, it's not a solution or anything. It's just a practice. But a practice means literally I have to think about it and practice it, you know. And it's helped me. So anyway, that's all I want to do is, you know, be a plus and not a minus at the end of my life, you know, for the community and the world at large, and for my family. I just, you know, at the very least, calling it a draw would be great. So, anyway, I'm going to take off. Happy Friday. And, you know, take care of yourself. And I will see you tomorrow at noon. All right. Have a good one now, okay?